Hi guys, welcome to the first video on my channel. So a month ago, I had the privilege to attend Coachella, and one of the highlights of my trip was being able to create such fun festival looks. So here I am sharing with you my favorite look from day 2. Now, category was all my favorite things, so you get to see my favorite color going on, face jewels, glitter eyeliner, and bow lids. So I'm gonna show you how I create every single component today, and just so you know, there's gonna be a giveaway in this video, so stay tuned. Alright, I'm gonna stop talking now and let's jump right into the tutorial. Okay, first up is primer. Now, when you go to festivals, you want to make sure that your makeup stays on for the entire day, and the key to that is to using a good primer so that your foundation can cling onto your skin. Okay, so my current favorite primer is from, let me try to pronounce this. I think it's called Olehenriksen. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Okay, so the one that I'm using is called the Banana Bright Face Primer. Now it contains some vitamin C and banana powder inspired pigment. So you can imagine how your skin will look like after you put this on. Okay, you might have realized that I've scoot you nearer to me so that you can see what I'm doing with my face. Okay, so foundation, I'm going to be using the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. I'm mixing these two shades, the medium olive and soft beige. Okay, so I'm just gonna do 1 pump each on the back of my hand. This way. I really love this foundation because, oh, there's 2 pumps. Because it lasts forever, budge proof, sweat proof, waterproof, so it's perfect for festivals where I really don't have time to worry about touching up. Okay, so I'm just gonna put it all on my face now. Okay, and then I'm gonna buff that in with a beauty sponge. As you can see, this foundation is super full coverage, like the red patch on this side of my cheek is actually gone. Okay, that's why I love this foundation so much. It's also super matte. I'm someone who really like a good matte finish. Okay, foundation is on. I think this foundation, it's really perfect for festivals just because of how long lasting it is, how smudge proof, budge proof, water resistant, sweat resistant it is. Perfect. You get the gist. Okay, next up we are going to be going in with a concealer. I'm going to be using the concealer from the same range, the Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer in the shade Natural. Okay, so I'm going to use the shade Natural to do a little bit of highlighting and concealing of the under eye. This concealer has the same properties as the foundation, so this is a beautiful combination that I was wearing throughout the entire festival for all 3 days. Okay, concealer is on. Now, when I was at Coachella, I actually did not set my base for all 3 days because of how perfect the weather was. The makeup was able to last the entire festival. Even when I got home, my makeup was actually looking perfect still. Okay, so but because Singapore is a little bit more humid, so I'm gonna go in with a little bit of setting powder because the foundation and concealer itself is actually self-setting, so there's no need to set too much. So for setting powder, I'm gonna go in with Jeffreestar's setting powder in the shade Banana. Now, I've already used this powder for a couple of times. I feel like when you apply this powder with a wet sponge, it actually melts seamlessly into your skin. I don't know how they do it, but it's just a very beautiful finish, guys. Okay, so I'm just gonna open this powder, and then what I'll do is I'll close the lid and then I'll shake it a little bit for the powder to come out. So I'm just going to use back the same beauty sponge that's already damp, and then I'm going to use the shape side and dip it into the powder, and then I'm just going to lightly set areas where I like to set, especially the side of the nose and under eye. Can you see how it melted into my skin? Oh my god, I love the finish of this powder so much, and banana really suits my skin tone. It's just perfect. Okay, so I went ahead and did my brows off the camera. What I used was the NYX's Fluff eyebrow pencil in the shade Auburn. Okay, so now it's time for bronzer. Recently I've been loving a new technique, and that is to bronze my face first, and then I add on my contour followed by my highlight after that. So my favorite bronzer at the moment is from NYX. Okay, it's very dirty. I'm a little bit embarrassed to show you, but that goes to show how often I use it. This is the one. Okay, so it's California Beaming in the shade Sunset Vibes. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll use like a large cheek hugging brush like this one from Fenty. Okay, and then I will dip into this lovely bronzer, and then I'll just dip it a little bit, and then I'll just warm up my face with that, starting from the cheeks. Okay, so I'll do this. So it's kind of like just adding a little bit of warmth onto your face. So let this brush hug your cheek and let it do its job. This brush makes bronzing so effortless. Yeah. So can you see, like, it's just a little bit of warmth going on. Also do a little bit on the forehead as well. So I'm gonna go in really quickly, just really warming up the complexion. Yep, I think we're done with bronzing. So as you can see, this bronzer comes with a little bit of like a light golden shimmer. So it makes you look really like nice and toasted, and it's just perfect. It's just my favorite. Okay, so what I'll do next is I will proceed to contour. Okay, I'm going to show you quickly how I do it. So my favorite contour palette at the moment is of course from Benefit. I use their Cheek Leader Brow Squad palette. Alright, so this is how it looks like, very dirty and overused. Okay, so I use a mixture of Hoola and Hoola Caramel. Okay, it's the perfect mix for my skin tone. The brush, the current brush that I love to contour with is actually from Fenty. So this is how it looks like. Okay, it's perfect for shaping, carving out those cheekbones. I really like the effect of it, so I'll just do a mixture of the both, and then I'll go in. I might go a little bit heavy-handed on this bronzing and contouring, but that's also because we're going to be having a really crazy eye makeup later on, so all these will balance up. Of course, on a daily basis, we'll just cut this down by 50% maybe. Yes. Okay. Jawline. Secret to that V-shaped face. Alright, time to contour the nose. Alright, next time is my favorite part, and that's the eyes. So before putting on any eyeshadow, I'm gonna be putting on an eyeshadow primer. This is from NYX. Ooh, it actually feels really tacky, so the eyeshadow is really gonna cling onto this base for sure. Alright, for eyeshadow, we are gonna be going in with the Ultimate Edit palette. Okay, I'm gonna first dip into this purple shade here. Okay, and to do that, I'm gonna be using my favorite Morphe brush, the M506. Oh my god, before I went to the States, I literally only had one of this brush, and I did all 3 festival looks with just one of this brush. I know, right? So ever since, I have topped up like 10 of them, and I feel very secure and assured now. Alright, let's jump into it. And then you want to go slightly higher than your crease for this, because we're gonna be putting 3 colors on the crease. So this is all of it. Oh my god, look at the primer. It's crazy. I can already feel like it's just clinging onto the base. Oh wow, this actually made my job really much easier. I don't have to blend much. I don't have to deposit much pigment as well. Okay, so you want to achieve something like this. Remember to go slightly higher than your crease. Okay, now we are going to go in with this beautiful yellow shade, okay, from the Ultimate Edit palette. This is the one in Bright. Previously, we are using the one in Ash. Oops. Here. Okay. Yeah, we were using this. Okay, so to do that, we are gonna go in with, you already know which brush I'm gonna be using. It's the Morphe M506. Literally the only brush I will bring with me if I were to be stuck on an island. Yeah. Alright, so we are gonna go in right on top of this purple shade and use this as like a transition shade to our brow bone. Really love this M506 brush. Okay, mainly because it's really a much tinier version of a fluff brush. So it's perfect for my Asian eyes, okay? Oh, it's blending in beautifully, okay? You don't be afraid to go close to your brow bone. It's a festival makeup. We can be bold. Okay, so we achieve something like this, and then after that, we're gonna go in with a mixture of this orange and pink shade from the same Ultimate Edit Bright palette, okay? Yeah, once again, you already know which brush I'm gonna be using. It's my Morphe M506. And then what you want to do is to use this shade in between the yellow and the purple. Right, something like that. Okay, you want to use it to fuse the two of them together. Oh my god, it's looking like a very pretty sunset on my eyes. Pretty. Okay, so you want to just keep blending until you're happy, and then at this point I'm just going to build up the purple again. Remember, as you approach the yellow, the orange and the pink, you want to go lighter in terms of pressure so that you can blend everything together, okay? Okay, so after you've blended everything out, it should look something like this. And then now we are going to go back with the orange and the pink shade, okay? And here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna put this in the outer corner and inner corner of our eyes. Okay, we are done with the makeup on our upper eyelid. So next, it's gonna be the waterline. Now, I'm going to first go in with these two shades again. So sorry. The orange and the pink. Again, using my Morphe M506 brush. And then we're gonna smudge it underneath the waterline like this. Okay, you want to slowly build it up. You may drag it a little bit lower than you usually would, because this is a festival makeup. We can go crazy. And then I'm also gonna go in with a little bit of yellow on the inner corner here. Alright, time for the exciting part, and that's where we apply glitter on the eyes. So first you want to grab a black eyeliner, a good one. Okay, this is the Urban Decay Perversion eyeliner. Now what you want to do is you want to draft out a region slightly above your crease, and then that's where we are going to be putting on the glitter. So I'm just going to go ahead and start so you know what I'm actually talking about. Okay, so this is where my crease is. I'm going to go higher, just slightly higher. And then you want to wink it at the end, okay? And you want to really close this wing. So you want to link it up from your lower lash line. Alright, now we are done drafting out where we want to fill in later. Doesn't matter if the lines are messy, we're going to clean up later. So next we're going to go in with NYX Glitter Goals Glitter Eyeliner. So this is in Diamond Dust. It's a beautiful silver shade. I still remember. Oh my god. The moment I put that on, I was like, oh my god, guys, look at this. Yep. So NYX Glitter Goals has by far one of the best glitter eyeliner that I've ever used. Okay, they actually don't crease, they set really nicely, and lasted me throughout my whole Coachella. So I would gladly go back to them for my festival makeup looks. Like, there's literally no bad product in the entire range. Okay guys, I actually forgot one very important step, so sorry about that. So after putting the orange and the pink on the waterline, you want to go back to the purple and you want to line your waterline with that. Yeah, something like that. Okay, you know what is next? It's to put on falsies. Okay, so I'm gonna be using Kristen from Beige, and I'm gonna be applying that with my velour lashes glue. So this is how it looks like. Okay, so I'm gonna pop on the lashes and I'm gonna come back later. Alright, lashes are on. I know you must be wondering how come I'm still putting on falsies even though I have extensions on. But I don't know if you realize, but because the makeup is so heavy, it actually kind of overpowered my eyelash extensions. That's why the need for falsies. Alright, now we're gonna be putting on blush now. I'm gonna be using an old blush from Estee Lauder. Okay, just a little bit because we already have some color on the cheeks because of the bronzer. Alright, for highlight, I'm going to be using this palette from NYX. It's called Born to Glow. Okay, I'm going to be going in with this shade with my Morphe brush. This is Morphe M510. Okay. Oh my god. I actually forgot how good this palette was. Okay, we're gonna put some on the bridge. I like to do like a little exclamation mark, and then we're gonna do some on the cupid's bow, the chin. Okay, now we're gonna be adding in some inner corner highlights with the same exact highlighter shade. Okay, last but not least, we're gonna put on our lipstick now. I'm gonna be introducing to you this magical lipstick from NYX Cosmetics. Okay, it's the Glitter Goals liquid lipstick. Oh my god, you will never be able to imagine what this lipstick can produce. I'm gonna show you right now. So this is in the shade Shimmy. Okay, I'm just gonna put it on first and then I'll show you the magic. Alright, so while we wait for the lipstick to dry and set, I'm gonna just quickly put on some facial jewels, which is the most exciting part of this look. Okay, so the facial jewels that I'm gonna be using is from the Gypsy Shrine. Okay, so this is actually the same exact set that I used for Coachella Day 2. So you can actually take a look at how it looks like on your face. So this is how you do it. You just put it on your face like this. Okay, so this is how it's gonna look like. So for Coachella, I actually only used half of the facial jewels. So I'm just gonna see, maybe today I might use the full set. Okay, let's just put on the bottom half one first, and then I will see how I feel after that. So all you have to do is to peel it out and you can already stick it on. So if I'm not wrong, this is on my right cheek. Alright guys, face jewels are on. I finally remembered why I didn't wear the forehead piece on that day. It was because I was wearing a little headpiece here, so that alone was already something on my forehead, so I didn't want to really do too much there. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my hair and put on some festival clothes, and then I'll come back and show you the final look. And there we have it. This is the final look. It consists of two of my favorite things, face jewels and glitter. Oh yes, one more thing, I forgot to show you my lipstick earlier on. Now take a closer look. Can you see it? So for those of you who didn't manage to see it, the moment I pucker my lips, the glitter will be enhanced. It looks fantastic in person. I always wear this to my night parties and festivals. So yes, to commemorate my first ever YouTube video, I am going to conduct a giveaway. Now to enter this giveaway, all you have to do is to be a subscriber and leave a comment down below. I specially handpicked 3 sets of beauty products and I will pick 3 winners by the end of this month. So yes, I hope that you have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy all your festivals. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!